Hey, Griffin.
Hi, Phil. Our stoners. We're back in town.
Guess what time it is?
What time is it? 4:20?
Tavern Brawl.
Phil, I have no idea what's going on with Tavern Brawl.
Look at this.
I'm sorry. I'm ashamed to admit it.
We have a new mode, brand new mode in Hearthstone. It's going to be a new challenge every week, and this week, the weird, crazy challenge that they've cooked up is that you're going to play. You're playing an opponent. Each of you is taking on the role of either Ragnaros or Nefarian from the Black Rock Mountain adventure that we played through together.
Okay, hold up. So, hold on, because now I'm confused.
I'm Ragnaros.
Right, I get that part. So you're playing against an actual other person. I thought these were like PvE challenges. These are
all PvP challenges.
Okay. That seems like it'd be weird to balance this challenge.
It is. I'm not going to say that this is the most balanced. It is very strange. So these guys have completely pre-built decks. They have said some challenges are going to have you build your own decks. Some are going to be pre-built decks, some are going to be really weird in between those two. But in this case, we're playing as Ragnaros and Nefarian with completely pre-built decks. Ragnaros, as you might expect, has all sorts of fire cards. Nefarian has a lot of dragon cards.
How did he just play a 5? He starts at 5 mana?
Yeah, so he starts at 5 mana.
What
also,
the hell?
I start at 1 mana. You can see my hero power here. I'm going to summon a 5/1. I also have a 2/6 weapon, and when that weapon breaks, it changes my hero power into the Ragnaros hero power that we're all familiar with of randomly hitting an enemy for 8 damage.
I'm so woefully unprepared for this video. I'm just like blown away that this is a thing that they have let you do in Hearthstone.
Yeah, these challenges are weird, and I kind of love them. I just played a 6/3 that did 6 damage on turn 3. I don't know why.
So, okay. But these don't count towards, like, your daily quests, right? These don't count toward... Because this is insanity.
They count towards some. So, like, as of right now, I have at the time that I recorded this, I have a daily quest that is to win 3 games in any mode. And this is going to count towards that if I win any of these games. If it's a class daily quest, obviously neither of these are classes, so it wouldn't count towards that.
Yeah, there's not a rock monster class. There's not a lava god class.
Yet.
Shaman, I guess you could technically call a lava god.
I do got this lava burst that I borrowed from my shamans.
Do you get anything else for winning them? Like, why?
So right now, as of launch, the launch period, your first win every week, you get a free pack of cards.
Oh, wow.
So, you have a good motivation to at least log in and check it out.
But you have to win.
But you have to win at least once, yeah. Which, it's not that hard. Eventually, you're going to win a game, right?
Maybe. I've been on such a horrible losing streak in Hearthstone. It's kind of demoralized me. Which of these two do you prefer playing as in this first encounter?
I actually prefer Nefarian, and we'll see why when I switch over to him. But that starting at 5 mana is just so powerful.
Yeah, you're getting your ass kicked, it looks like.
Really, with Ragnaros, your whole strategy is just surviving until the late game, and then you can throw down some really crazy stuff. Like, I've got a Molten Giant there. Ragnaros has one card that I don't remember if we're going to see in this video, but it's a card that is a guy who has 20 attack and 20 health. You basically... he costs 40 mana crystals, but he has the Molten Giant thing of every damage you take, he costs 1 less.
Okay. How did Nefarian just play Unleash the Hound? Why does he have Thrall over dogs?
So Nefarian's hero power is to summon a random class spell from any class, and then it will cost 0.
I'm so confused. Like, why? What has the reaction been to this? Because it seems like so bonkers.
Well, I haven't looked at the reaction to this week specifically, but to the idea in general, I think it's been very positive because we're gonna get something new and interesting. We're going to get some challenge every single week. The one of the other interesting things about the way they're doing this is, and the reason that I had to record this video in advance rather than playing it live is because these challenges only run Wednesday through Sunday.
That's weird.
It's really weird. But it's just like encouraging people to play, I guess, immediately. So we have, it's a weird thing to talk about, but I think the way I'm feeling about it and the way that I think a lot of Hearthstone players are feeling about it is there's going to be something weird, something new to do every single week. So, for a lot of people who've been playing the game, you've been in that kind of grind of like doing arena runs, of doing just the like trying to get up the rankings, which don't really mean a lot.
Yeah,
there's going to be something interesting to keep pulling you back in every week. What I'm curious about is to see, they've said that there might be other rewards at some point. They've kind of implied that you might have to pay to get into some of the challenges, pay gold or whatever. So I'm kind of curious to see where they go with those elements. But who knows? We'll see. I kind of jumped ahead here a little bit. This is a game with Nefarian that I'm playing now. And so you can see I have all of these hero spells that are 0 cost just chilling in my in my hand.
It's just so built on randomness. I guess the thing that's surprising to me about this is all the modes we've seen from Hearthstone so far have been like educational in some way. Like the arena mode teaches you how to play when you don't have full control over deck construction and teaches you some combos for cards you might not actually own. And then every time an expansion comes out, you get these little adventures that like show you what the new cards do and some of like the core concepts and like the synergies between those cards. And this just seems like silly town, which is fine. Like, it's totally fine. I'm happy this exists. I'm just sort of surprised.
Well, and the thing that's cool about Tavern Brawl mode is it seems like that this week, but there's definitely room within this structure they've created. Like maybe next week's is going to be completely different.
Yeah, sure.
Maybe next week's is going to be something where you have to construct your own deck using some weird new rule. Like you can only use
Yu-Gi-Oh cards.
You can only use cards that cost 3 or less mana, make the perfect deck. There's all sorts of like places that they could take it that I think are going to make it very interesting. And with Blizzard, I have no doubt that they'll figure out interesting things to do with it.
So are we going to do these every week then? Stoners regulate?
So I'd love to hear what people think. Obviously, for this first week, because of the timing with E3 and everything, it was impossible to do a live one. I think it could be fun doing it as a weekly thing, but I don't know if people want to watch that. Let us know in the comments. See what you think.
There are like maybe 13 people that would want to watch that. Is it worth it to please them?
Listen, everything I do in my life is to please those 13 people, to be honest.
Me too. We come up with a name for them, like the Council.
The Council of 13?
Yes, that sounds very good. And,
sure.
And fantasy appropriate.
I would be interested in doing that, and it would be cool to have an excuse to do that. But let's, if you guys want to watch us play a whole bunch of Hearthstone Tavern Brawl mode, let us know in the comments. And
if you don't,
do that.
if hearing us talk while we play Hearthstone makes you angry, makes you like sick to your stomach, let us know that too, and we'll stop doing it.
Yes, absolutely. Unless you work for Blizzard, because then we don't care.
No, yeah.
We don't care about your opinion.
Conflict of interest. Yeah.
I did not win either of these games. I'm gonna be honest about that, since I'm not showing you the ending on them. But I will say that I like this mode a lot, and I'm really excited to see what they have in store for us in future weeks of Tavern Brawl.
I hope they have one where you can only play Blue Eyes White Dragon from Yu-Gi-Oh.
All Murlocs. Let's do it.
The Murlocs are the Blue Eyes White Dragon of Hearthstone. That's gonna be on my tombstone, man.